Russell fucking Westbrook to the Lakers, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's go, man. A lot of people talking shit, a lot of people, me, myself, I was a little skeptical about how he would fit with the Lakers. Given that they traded Montrezl Harrell, Kyle Kuzma, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, along with this year's draft pick. I think it was the 22nd draft pick for the Lakers. And some people felt like it was a lot. I felt like it wasn't a lot. I felt like I would have, if I was the person running shit, I would have thrown them motherfuckers in there too, and would have to get Westbrook in return. And immediately people was hating quickly. Oh, he's old, 33-year-old. And it's yo, bro, what significant injury has Westbrook ever gone through? That motherfucker literally got I think it was elbow to the face, to the point where he had a hole in his fucking cheek. And guess what? Next game, probably the game, literally within the week, he came back to play. That motherfucker is tough. But just because he's playing alongside LeBron James, one of the most hated players in the NBA, he's obviously going to get hate. You feel me? So I was questioning myself, yo, how would they fit? Because now they're shooting even worse now. Their 3-point shooting is even worse now. Because they got rid of Kuzma and KCP. So what's gonna happen? These motherfuckers can't shoot. Feel me? They're still in the talks of picking up a lot of veteran players. There's players the rumors that I was hearing at first was Buddy Hield, but obviously with the trade that went through with Russell Westbrook, it's damn near impossible, because they traded away what the players that the Kings wanted. So who else do you have to offer, And I don't think they're gonna get rid of THT and Caruso, because you'll be losing a lot. I feel like you have to get a really fucking good trade for that, because I feel like with them two, you'll be losing a lot if you trade them. So I think they're staying. I don't even think they'll get a big. I think their main focus is 3-point shooting. Within these past couple of days, I've heard Wayne Ellington from Detroit is becoming a free agent this summer, so he may be put on a veteran deal. All they have is veteran deals, by the way, the Lakers, because they can't continue growing their cap. That's it. This is all they could do. All they can manage from building the roster from here on out is veteran deals. So I also heard in talks with Patty Mills, which is a great pickup. It would be an amazing, both Wayne Ellington and Patty Mills. I like to go more with Patty Mills because you get 2-in-1. You feel me? You get a great, backup point guard, and you also get a great 3-point shooter and a great shooter overall. Till this day, look how he's playing with Australia. I think it is. He's balling. Feel me? So if we could get that Patty Mills for the Lakers, that would be amazing. But that's my. Out of those two, I choose him. You feel me? It's I feel like he would be the best fit, and he's such a grit player, grit and grind, and he would fit the roster immediately. He would just impact the roster. Also, I was listening to talks about the Lakers being interested in Carmelo Anthony, and Rudy Gay. Now with those two, I'm kind of a little bit. I'm not literally I'm not going for any of the if you gave me a choice between these two, it would be very tough for me to choose between them, because yes, Melo is still a great shooter. A lot of people underestimate that just because of he hasn't won a ring, and his career hasn't gone up to par yet, or not yet, but there's been a lot of questionable shit throughout his career. So, but then again, he's big. You feel me? And he is a veteran player. He's great in the post. He would be a great 4. And also a 3. You feel me? So, there's that stretch in between those two positions. And also Rudy Gay is like 2 years, I think, or 3 years younger than Melo. And he's a little quicker in his feet in terms of, defense. So defense wise, I'll give the edge to Rudy Gay. And this past season, actually, with the Spurs, Rudy Gay shot 38% from the 3-point line. So given that the Spurs this past season they weren't a 3-point shooting team, like they barely haven't had any players that shot the 3-point line. So just or players that would stretch to the 3-point line. So given that, it's pretty impressive to know that he shot 38%. You feel me? So I mean, I'm pretty divided between those two. I don't know. I'm like 50-50. I don't know. I say fuck it. I'd choose like Melo over Rudy Gay just because of I feel like Melo would be willing to listen to LeBron more, and those who are in the Lakers like LeBron and AD more than Rudy Gay would, because along like with Melo, there's been shit with Rudy Gay as well that has been a little questionable and shit like that. So in terms of like him listening to his teammates and him getting along with teammates and stuff like that. So if we could get any of those two in a veteran deal, would be amazing as well. Any addition that could help to stretch the floor at this point is amazing. I'm not really worried about the center position just because I heard reports that AD was willing to play a lot more of the center position now and helping Marc Gasol in that department. So, obviously, there also, I heard talks of them trying to get Dwight Howard. That would be fucking amazing if that was the case. I would actually prefer for them to, like, instead of getting Melo or Rudy Gay, focus on getting, like, a Patty Mills and then, like, Dwight Howard. You feel me? Or they could focus on getting either Rudy Gay or Carmelo Anthony and also getting Dwight Howard. So getting either Rudy Gay or Carmelo and then Dwight Howard. Just include Dwight Howard in there just because I know how uncomfortable it is for AD to play the center and how he doesn't like to play the center just because he's a fragile little bitch. But I would rather just somebody who flourishes in that position rather than somebody who's forced to be in that position and even though they don't want to be in that position. So, and I also heard talks of LeBron wanting to play more of the 4 just to get a wing or to get a 3 there like Carmelo or that flourishes more like Carmelo or Rudy Gay, players like that, Wayne Ellington could also like kind of flirt with the 3 position. So those were the talks that I was listening to. Now I'm gonna get into DeMar DeRozan. I'm gonna get into how I don't think it's likely anymore. I just got reports today that he's interested more in he's shown interest in joining the Knicks. And they got a big cap space, so they can afford a player like DeMar DeRozan. Now on his interview with Shannon Sharp, he was talking about that at some point in your career as a player, you kind of overlook at the money that you're getting, and you kind of have to start focusing on the championship aspect of your career. So basically implying, I would take a pay cut. Now, the pay cut is not light. Like the pay cut we're talking about is like literally getting like $5 million a year from the Lakers if he were to join, as opposed to getting, I think it was like 27 mil from the Spurs as he was getting this last year. So that's a big ass fucking pay cut. That's a big ass discount. Feel me? If I was him, I'd think about it too and be like, well, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to like look elsewhere, bro. Maybe this year's not for me. You feel me? So I heard about that interest in the Knicks. So again, like Buddy Hield, that chance has slipped. And if you were to ask me when the trade talks were happening at the very beginning, a couple days ago, between Russell Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan, they both can't really shoot the 3-point well. So I'd put my chips on Russell Westbrook rather than DeMar DeRozan, just because he's so experienced. Not saying that DeMar DeRozan isn't, but Russell Westbrook is just a fucking monster. And it's like it would have to take more than just his age for him to slow down massively. And then this past season with Detroit, he didn't do bad. A lot of people like to give off this notion that Russell Westbrook is a selfish player, when in reality he's not. You feel me? He's been put in positions where he has been the one to put the ball down on the floor and in the bucket. Therefore, he's going to do that. And because of his aggression, and because he's been in that situation as well, people like to just throw it up like, yo, he's a selfish player. Now, there was also reports that before even signing to the Lakers, LeBron and AD met up with Russell Westbrook about how he would fit in with the Lakers, and just to get in the same page about how unselfish he has to be, and just how noticing that you have two other superstars with you, and just having the option there. So I don't know specifics what they spoke about, but they definitely met up. You feel me? LeBron and Russell Westbrook has also gotten well along the years as well.